Hey everybody, AstroNerdBoy here, and today I want to look at the game, the city building game Megapolis. This is a game that's been around for years, going all the way back to the Facebook era. That was actually where I first started playing the game. And weirdly enough, you can still, if I wanted to, I could still bring up my old Facebook account and resume play. Don't want to, because one of the bad things about Facebook gaming was you needed to have 50 billion friends added at all times, and that was something I did not want. You know, I had this turned off earlier. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. It was the music I wanted off. The sounds can stay on. Yep, sounds can stay on. Anyway, so that aside, the game is still around, shockingly. Now, I resumed it again a few years ago for mobile just to see if there was a difference between the mobile version, and I created a mobile account, obviously, as you see here. And then I quit and just never came back. So, but the other day, I don't know what made me think about it, but I thought, I wonder if this game is still around, and it is still around. So I thought I would just give it a look-see for you guys on YouTube. It's still being maintained. Now, the community doesn't appear to be very large anymore, and we'll talk about what I believe is the reasons for that. What I think is the positives and the negatives on this. So, what you're looking at here is a city that I built. So, the game starts, I'm going to go over here. This is another sector, but you start with a small plot of land, and it's right here. And then you keep expanding it out, and you can put buildings in here, and they take time to construct. You know, and you can speed them up, of course, with real currency, or you can just wait. Always wait. And the game appealed to me on a design level because, like when I play Minecraft, I may suck at designing buildings. I don't have to worry about that here. Here, it's more about designing, you know, a city and how it looks. And unlike, like, say, a Sim City, I mean, you do have some things to worry about, like you've got a population cap. So you have to build structures that increase your population. You have to worry about water management. You have to worry about electrical management. But beyond that, I mean, it's pretty simple, though. I don't think there are any natural disasters or anything that can destroy your stuff. But anyway, as I was saying, the game is still maintained, but like in the last year, it looks like it underwent some major changes. So, for example, there used to be like an alien, a meteor crash out here, and it pissed me off when I played the game originally because you were forced to do it. And the reason it pissed me off is you have limited resources in this game. And so dividing your resources into a lot of projects is a bad move. So, but they removed that. They removed a lot of old structures. Some structures that they upgraded. These production buildings that I have here, they no longer exist in a game. But because I've already built them, I get to keep them. So there've been a lot of changes. There's still a lot of fun in the game, I think. But like I said, there's good and bad. So let's talk about the good. So like I was saying earlier, the good is, you know, being able to design a city and having fun in that. I mean, you guys know that I'm into anime and manga and all that stuff. So I built myself a little Tokyo over here. So these are actually Japanese high-rise buildings. And then you got the Tokyo Tower. And you got the Himeji Castle. And the Todai-ji. And then you've got, you know, Japanese homes, a sushi bar, you know, different you know, things that you might find in Japan. And quite frankly, I kind of like it. It looks pretty cool to me. You know, a little path down here dividing the more modern Japan. Well, I guess I could have put the tower over here, but I don't know why I didn't. But I could have put the garden down here, I guess, but I think it was more because of the space. I don't think I had enough space, maybe, or something. I don't remember what the reasoning was. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool to me, you know? And it's kind of fun, you know, to design the city, to lay it out and stuff, and, you know, come up with themes and stuff. And then this is the new section of this city, which, I don't know, I'm just kind of mostly just playing around with at this point. So, now, the game, like I said, it has a lot of fun in that you can design all these things. So, I'm going to go in, and, like, there's another section called Tourist Island, where I've done a fair amount of work. And you can see here, and it's a clicker game, you know, you get gold and experience for clicking these. You get experience and population for these residential structures. And I have an automated deal going around and collecting things. That's why you keep seeing this happen on its own. But I will go ahead and click some of these things because it actually is costing me an in-game currency to have it automated like that. But yeah, so, you know, like, again, like I was saying, it was just kind of fun, you know, design like this was a beach island, a resort island. And so, like, these were projects, we'll talk about that a little bit on the side, that were on the coast. So I didn't actually put them there. They were already there, and I just had to build them up. But then I laid out the rest of this city block, you know, with an entertainment section over here, you know, different types of residential, you know, like hotels and things like that. Just things that I thought would be kind of neat in a resort island and stuff. So yeah, so there's a lot of fun in all this, and like they got this Rocky Mountains area, and again, same kind of a thing, where, you know, you have some of these structures that are there, like these right here are ones that haven't even been started, and I guess I can start an event on my own and construct all these things. But there's just limited resources, so it's really difficult to do all these things. So the plus side is building and designing city stuff, and kind of whatever, you know, kind of role play goes along with that. And I do enjoy that. I find that fun. I find that kind of relaxing. Now, where the game kind of starts falling apart, and it's a weird double-edged sword. So you've already seen I've gone to different sections. So you start in this one, right? This is where you start, and you expand it out until you can't build anymore. And then you move to a new section, or you move to some sort of... I'm collecting resources right now. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's a newer feature, by the way. Those kind of infrastructure. But the game has two fundamental flaws. One is that it requires you to have 50 friends. And the reason I say that is because you need the gifts that these 50 friends can give you. Even if you ignore all these like events that are going on, you know, you still have like these are gifts. Whoops, these are gifts that I can send to friends in my friend list. Now, none of these things are things on their wish list, so you know, it's like, whoops, So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 friends, plus the 3 in-game friends. These are the 3 that will send you the max number of gifts a day. So, but you need these gifts when you're working on projects. So like right now, a project that I'm actively working on is this. I'm trying to raise the level of the treasury here so that I can insta collect a lot of like this is treasury, so I can insta collect the gold. But once I get it to max level, I can actually get more gold. So I had 1 piece there. And then this is the other one I'm working on, and I don't have any new, I don't have any pieces here. So I can either buy them, buy everything for premium currency, and then finish it. So I'll do that just to show you guys. And then it just went up to the next level. But now then I have all new construction to work on. So I do have some pieces stockpiled that have been sent to me or whatever. And now then I have to wait for new gifts or pay premium currency to collect it all. So just this one project, there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65 pieces just to get to level 4. Or to get to level 6, sorry. Get it from level 5 to level 6. So you need 65 pieces. If you have 50 friends and everyone sends you a piece of something that you want, which is not going to happen, you know, it's still going to take a while to get. I mean, at a minimum, it will take 2 days. At a minimum. But in reality, it's going to actually take longer because you might have something on your wish list and suddenly you might get 20 people send you these facing plates. Well, you only needed 10, but your wish list doesn't, you know, your wish list doesn't account for that. So that's one of the flaws in the game that I don't like. I have no. Oh, I know. Yeah, this allowed me to visit someone else's city, and I guess we can do that more in a bit. But yeah, I don't like the dependency on friends. And what makes it worse is that the game is so massive. I mean, look at this. So I've only unlocked 2 sections in the main continent. Okay, all these places right here are in the main continent. I've unlocked 2, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other places I have to unlock and expand. And then all along these areas, there are all kinds of projects that the game has for you to work on and start. So even in the original deal, if we zoom in here, so like I built this beach level 3 project, so it's maxed out, it's done, yay. But there's a lighthouse. There's this is an island hotel. So if I tap on it, you know, this is a whole new project to work on. So just for the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and do it. And then I'm going to go ahead and just like insta build these things. So you can get complete construction for these sometimes you get these things down at the bottom here as a reward. If I hit buy, see, I could buy all these things. It doesn't lower this, so I don't want to waste my I'm wasting my premium currency, but that's okay. It should say buy everything, and it would if it was greater than this. So yeah, we'll do the 10. We'll do that. So now then the construction is complete. We just did we got it to level 2, and now you see it changed how it looked. Okay, so I had 5 of these pieces already in my inventory. So we'll do that, 1 there. And then screw it, I'll just do this too. And now then it's done. But if you had to wait for these things you know, it would take a while to get all this stuff. So it takes time, and that's why you have to, well, I can already see a potential problem here. It's going to block the view for these places down here. Oh my goodness. And then see, like a lot of these things just get like a ton of more and more stuff. And now we're up to the last one. So I had most of these, it looks like. So I'll just do this. I know it's probably a ways. So now then, the island hotel is done. Now I did this instantly, but like I said, doing it naturally will take time, especially if you've got a lot of projects. But now then, all of a sudden I have this hotel. It's not blocking as bad as I thought, so that's good. And it just increased my my population limit by 117,600. So that's pretty cool. So there are a lot of these projects, and they're all over. So like this is another one. Let's go ahead and collect this achievement because I built a hotel. So it's giving me some free resources, some experience. So it looks like a population increase. But right now I don't have a need for power, but I mean, we got the same kind of situation here with this power plant. And so, you know, as I need power, I would be forced to come in here and either buy it with gold or buy it with premium currency. I'll pay for it in gold and give me some kind of reward. And then again, you got resources that you need to burn. Again, I'm just going through this real fast and not playing it normally, but now I've got more electricity, and you see that now then that was a little project that was built, and I can expand this 2 more times, so, and increase my electricity. And then we have the same thing for this water facility. So now then you see it just grew, and buy everything, yep. Now, obviously, if you're going to be well out on the game, what I'm doing here would do it. Wow, okay. So that's the basic, and it just gave me a big water increase. And then each one of these looks like will probably gave me more water to work on. So, so that's kind of cool. But at the same time, like I said, it just takes resources. And now those were projects that had a valid use in terms of helping you out and that way. So we're going to claim all this stuff. But some of these other projects or events that do things, you know, is it going to help you any? Well, it might give you some population growth expansions. And, you know, give you this building that you can build somewhere. Because normally, when you want to build stuff, let's see. Well, we got a gas station here. Let's just build something small. Let's build, let's build a burger joint. Well, actually, I've already got one, but who cares? You can't have enough burger joints. So, sorry, I didn't mean to build it right exactly where I built it, but now then that's constructing, and it'll take 12 seconds to finish building, or you can finish it right now. I'm going to let it just finish on its own. And now you got a burger joint. So, that's a lot of what you do. You build those kind of structures, so. But anyway, because it's so massive, it's like, how in the world is a new player going to ever get through and do all this stuff? It's really not possible. You know, you got and you got so many cool places that you can go into. Like this is the parody of Las Vegas. You know, and it's always perpetual night here. So I don't know if they do these kind of project things anymore. But they did when I built this. This was another project structure, and I just did a contract to get gold and experience. But you know, it takes a while for the contract to complete. So, but yeah, just like in all the other places, you know, there are just tons and tons of things to work on, tons and tons of things to build, and it's like it's impossible. It's just not possible, and that, I think that's overwhelming for if you're a new player. You're looking at this and you're going, well, wait a minute, how in the heck am I supposed to do all this stuff? This is nuts. There are all these different sections, and each section, by the way, has its own power, water, and population caps. So, but yeah, like, you know, they're just massive, massive undertakings. And you just, even if you have got maximum friends, okay, don't ask me why it was zooming back out. Sorry about that. It just, the only way you can really have fun in the game, in my opinion, is pretty much you have to ignore every one of these like timed events that are happening, like this one right here, where it's like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, or this one. You just kind of have to ignore them. You just kind of have to just do what you're gonna do and have fun just laying out a city design. And even then, in my opinion, you probably just kind of need to almost, and I kind of hate saying just stick to one area, because there is something thematically fun about the beach resort area, about the Las Vegas and it being nighttime there, and the Rocky Mountains with the snow and stuff. So, you know, there is a lot of fun things there. But at the same time, it's just really overwhelming. So, yeah, I don't know what those things are, but hey, it's some sort of object that I'll need for something else somewhere. So yeah, so the only way you can advance in this game, a lot of friends, get a lot of deals, have a lot of gifts from friends, send them gifts, and you know, if that's not enough, and you're willing to spend money. You know, spend money. Now you can like click these things right here and watch an ad and get like some of the premium currency. And the ads are always for some sort of other mobile game. So, but on the whole, I still find the game can be fun. It's just frustrating because you want to build. Like, I'd love to be able to those buildings you saw me do now. That was technically whaling out to do it. Now, they don't make it ultra expensive. So you see, I mean, my premium currency didn't go down a ton, but it did go down. And eventually you're going to run out. You just can't keep doing that unless you're just willing to go total full crack and just buy. Now, if you want to look at what this is not what I wanted. I didn't want to hit invites. I just wanted to go, there we go. Because if you look, now this is an end game. This is just a bot from the game. If it'll let me go over there and not crash. It may have crashed. Nope, it didn't. Okay, so you see, this is the same area where I was at. But you look, the way they designed it, you know, they've got every structure built. So if you ever want to see what every structure looked like, this is it. Now, the city part itself, obviously they designed it differently, you know, but, you know, they have the full airport back here. You know, they got this big old massive zoo thing over here. You know, they got the rail lines. You know, this is the other city section. And then, you know, if you want to go to, like, one of the industrial complexes, for example, just to see what it looks like. If it'll load, you know, you can see, you know, the city design part is actually kind of cool, you know what I mean? But, and I do enjoy that, but being able to build all these projects that are around the edge is just nuts. And I think that's the part that the developers, if they want the game to keep going on, and I know they have a small loyal base, but I think they need to do something to where players that are at lower levels, that they give them just like boatloads of resources to build things and just keep them into the game. Otherwise, it's like, what's the point? Because there's just no way a regular person is ever going to be able to construct any of this stuff. It's just not possible. So, but anyway, let's go back to the main deal. The other thing this game does have is a state system. Think of it like an alliance or a guild. I was in one before. Basically, this if you have a state, the state, it takes you to a different place that's not accessible on your map, and it's basically your guild or alliance, your state place, and you can build your alliance builds things there, and over there it's all projects, and you have to donate and help out your fellow state members build up your state. So it's not required, but if you join an active state, and there are not many active states anymore, but if you join an active state, everyone in the state becomes your immediate friend. And then of course you're expected to gift and all that other fun stuff. So now this is like a neat little event. Now this is one where you have to burn the premium currency. I don't know what veteran fans would say about this. Most of them recommend using premium currency to expand your friend base so that you have maximum friends. But I did do this just to play this, just to see. Basically, I'll do another roll, but basically, it just rolls through to see which one of these you get. So it gave me another one of these things. So it was clearly weighed toward this little fountain thing, I'm guessing. But at the same time, it didn't take me but about 12 rolls, 12 premium currency, and I got them all. And then it gave me the grand prize. So, and all these things went into my over here. So these things don't cost me other than whatever I've paid for in premium currency. There's no additional cost, and they're basically insta builds. I think they take like maybe 60 seconds tops. But that's one of the ways you can get a lot of free buildings and stuff. I'm not sure how you get these chests, but this was a bronze one, which is a low one. It takes an hour to open, so it gave me a house. This is the currency that you use to have an automated collection of taxes and stuff, and it gave me some coins. Woohoo! All right, so, and again, you can do premium currency to open it up immediately, and so we'll do that real quick, just for the sake of this video. And you can see, well, yay, I guess. So let's open up a silver one just to see what it's like. And we're going to burn the premium currency to skip the wait time. I hate those kind of things. So we got some sort of a hotel, some building mats, and some more salary stuff. So I guess that's kind of cool. And then the gold chest. Again, I don't understand how we get these. And I don't know if there's a reward for getting all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, but so this shows you where everything is weighed toward. So this was a 10-hour wait. We're going to open instantly because that's how we roll. Okay, so it gave me another one of those. Actually, this is seems kind of chintzy. Doesn't seem any better than the silver one, does it? Yeah, let's see, I've got 4 of these, so we'll just see. Now this one you only get like, yeah, so okay, so I see. You don't get much of a chance. You don't get a chance for a high-end structure, and I guess maybe that's a high-end structure. I don't know. but clearly Dune House is considered low end. Let's go ahead and open up this one just for fun again. Not gonna wait. Ordinarily I would wait, but for the sake of this video, I'm not waiting. Okay, so we got a new deal. Oh, we got a mega buck back. Ooh, that's the premium currency. So they have all this, like, you know, stuff to entice you to spend, I guess. I'll just let that one do the normal countdown and stuff. And then, of course, they have sales on, you know, the premium currency and all that stuff. So if you want to do anything, but you know, yeah, if you can just ignore the 50 billion projects that are all around that you're never going to be able to touch, you know, restrict yourself to only having like 1 or 2 projects going at a time, which is not easy. Believe me, it's not easy. But have only 1 or 2 active ones, and then have your wish list only filled with stuff that you need for those active projects. Then yeah, you'll do okay. And it's just a fun little chintzy game. And for me, like I said, it just tickles or it scratches the itch for, you know, I just love city building. I've always have. Ever since I got SimCity 2000, however many years ago that was, I've always loved city building games. And, you know, the fact that no one's going to come in here and raid it and destroy it, and there's no natural disasters that are going to destroy it, and all the other jazz, helps out a lot too. So anyway, that's it. If you played Megapolis, let me know what you think in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.